About a month passed with no arrests. The case began to fade from public memory, and people in Hwaseong slowly returned to their normal lives. But on October 20, 1986, the entire country was about to be shaken by a new crime. A 25-year-old Hwaseong resident named Park Yoon-suk was walking home from work with a friend. She got off at Hwaseong Station and was supposed to walk the rest of the way home alone. The final stretch to her house wasn't serviced by any public transportation. But what happened was this. After Park said goodbye to her friend at the station and started walking, she vanished without a trace. 3 days later, a group of children playing near an abandoned irrigation canal made a grim discovery: her body lying in the canal. The children, of course, ran to tell their parents, and the news spread through the entire town like wildfire. When the police arrived, they were shocked to find she had been murdered in the exact same way as the elderly woman just 1 month earlier. She was found completely naked, strangled with her own stockings. The autopsy also confirmed she had been assaulted despite clear signs she had tried to fight back. Bruises and marks were evident all over her body. In addition, she had wounds on her chest and back. Forensic experts concluded the killer had likely stabbed her with a sharp object to subdue her and prevent further resistance. It was at that moment the police realized they weren't dealing with an isolated incident, but a serial killer. At the time, serial crimes of this nature were virtually unheard of in South Korea, and the police were completely out of their depth. In a desperate attempt to prevent mass panic, they decided to hide the connection between the two murders from the public. Then, in early November, just days after the second murder, a family living near a farmland pasture was shocked to see a young woman in her 20s emerge from the tall crops. She was completely naked, her hands tied tightly behind her back, screaming and begging for help. They immediately rushed to her, trying to calm her down from her hysterical state before taking her directly to the police station. There, she told her story. She was walking home from work when a man suddenly appeared behind her, pressing a knife against her back. He threatened her, saying, "Walk in front of me and don't make a sound or I'll kill you." Terrified, she obeyed. But he soon forced her towards a secluded, isolated area. When she tried to resist, he began violently dragging her until they reached a rice paddy. There, he demanded she hand over all her money.